Hey guys, this is Brandy with another Oracle card review for you. This is the Gaia Oracle. This is by Tony Carmine Salerno, and it says on the box, Guidance, Affirmations, and Transformation. This, I believe, is a Blue Angel deck. That's correct. It comes in this really pretty box, and the imagery on these cards are stunning. I absolutely recommend it. So this is what the inside of the box looks like. And I'll get down to the cards. I just unboxed this. I haven't shuffled or anything, but it's absolutely beautiful. So we have number 1 here is the Tree of Life. And my phone does not, or camera on here does not do it justice. So that's Tree of Life. And on the bottom it says fertility, creativity, destiny, and magical blessings. Next up is Moonlight Goddess, repressed emotions, healing, and reflection. And the nudity on these images, there are some, it doesn't bother me. I think it's really nice art, so it doesn't bother me. Harmony, power, self-confidence, and productivity. I can't wait to show you some of my favorite cards. This is the Dream. Something is revealed, insight, and breakthrough. And I like that all of these cards are numbered at the top, so it's easy to get through in the guidebook. So I wouldn't trim them, but it's up to you. But it's really, really a beautiful, stunning deck. Next up is Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. Next up is the Search, feeling lost, confused, lonely. And just look at the expression on her face. And there's a lot of detail here. It's like a tattoo on her forehead, and you can see around her belly button. It's just a very, very pretty image. Very powerful. Next up is Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity, and Wholeness. So it has the little words below as well. Just a beautiful artistic deck. Next up here is Attachment, Letting Go, Restriction, and Fear. That's right. Next up, A Hidden Gift, Sadness, and Ending, a New Beginning. They make it like really easy for beginners to understand by putting the words, but you can also go by in the guidebook. So if you shuffle and you feel drawn to pick a card or a couple cards, it's really deep because it gives you the easy to understand from the words. Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. And this is a really pretty image as well. It's really pretty art. Next up is Rising Above, clarity, freedom, and solution. I love the doves. There's, I believe, a couple in here, and I think it's really pretty. Next up, Sacred Heart, Passion, Love, and Spiritual Communion. And this is the same, which is on the back of the cards here. It's the same image. Next up, Love, Illusion, Self-Examination, and Distortion. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. Gorgeous, gorgeous art. Next up is Purification, and then it has Fire, Bare Essentials, The Naked Truth, and Wholeness. Next up here is The Temptress, Seduction, Deceit, and a Broken Promise. Next up is Winter's End, Regeneration, Rebirth, and a Positive Outcome. So if you ask a certain question, I like that this is a positive outcome card. I just really like this deck so far. Achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Next up is Apprehension. Moving into the world. Doubt, fear. Next up is Eternal Dance, Movement, Will of Life, Path of Least Resistance. You're going to have to wait a minute. Next up is loss, grief, sadness, and resurrection. And he just goes out and he's slamming the door. His dad's supposed to be watching him when I do this and it doesn't work. Remembrance, resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. And just look at the sky here. It's so much prettier in person, just love it. Next up is sacred journey, life cycles, family, and transformation. Next up, we have Night Wind, facing fear, subconscious release, healing. Next up, we have Eternal Love, happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. Really pretty sun. Just love the type of art. Liberation, breaking free from a negative attachment. It's really one of my favorite cards in this deck here. Very, very pretty. Next up is peace, dissolving unwanted or disturbing thoughts. And this is a very peaceful image. And when you think of peace, it can sometimes be white, you know, doves. It can be just a light, glowing light. I love this. It's kind of like the sun, and it's just very peaceful. Looking into this image is very peaceful, and that's different, and I like it. Next up is Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. Next up is The Message, positive news, positive outcome. So it's a very positive card, and I love this one as well. Thinking of you, a loving thought and serendipity. This is similar to an image we just come across, but I still like this is a little different. I still like it. Thinking of you. Next up is Flame Tree, the start of something new. Next up is Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection, guidance. Isn't she beautiful? It's beautiful. Next up is purification, water. So we had fire, now we have water. It says emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. Next up is healing, reconnecting with your true nature. Next up is hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Next up is lost love, surrender, healing, release. Surrender, healing, release, lost love. Here we have moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Love this image here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Next up is Nine of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, and protection. And if you want, I will draw a card and read you the description and show you a little bit of the guidebook in a minute. Zen Garden, Inner Sanctuary. Love this image. Looks really powerful and just really beautiful. Next up is Perception, Beyond the Veil of Illusion. I like this light on her throat chakra and her sort of just above her third eye, and this butterfly tattoo on her upper chest there. Very, very deep and powerful image here. Very pretty as well. Next up is Yin Yang, creating harmony through balance. And I do like cards that have yin yang in them, or the individual ones yin and yang. And this is my first one with the yin yang, you know, just it's, you know, as it is on the photo, and I really like that one. Amethyst, transformation, certainty, and confidence. Here we have Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. We have Intuitive Communication, Silent Whispers of the Heart. Ocean of Eternal Love, Healing, Creativity, Fertility. Oh, I just dropped it. I just got 2 cards here. I might want to keep that one and put it aside and read on it since I dropped it. And then lastly, Evolution, Earth Changes, Climate Change, and Transformation. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. Beautiful imagery here. So I'm going to take the one I dropped instead of shuffling through, and I'm going to read on that one from the guidebook. I really like these. I love the way Blue Angel does their guidebooks because they're just easy to keep open. You know, some you have to kind of work them to kind of keep them open because they're thicker and chunkier. So I like Blue Angel guidebooks personally. And some people connect more with certain readers or oracle card creators, and some people actually, it goes by, some people just prefer Blue Angel and connect more with Blue Angel. Other people connect more with Hay House decks. I actually like both of them. I just feel like I get a really, the one that I do have that's by a Blue Angel, Elena Fairchild, Sacred Rebels, I really connect with it really well. And so, and I was very drawn to purchase this deck, so I got this one as well. So we have 44 on here. Really easy to get to in the guidebook. And there's not a whole lot compared to Elena Fairchild's. You have this, and you have an affirmation. Now this is a little bit shorter compared to some of them. Let me see, 45. So 45, like Evolution, you get a whole page. You kind of get, not really, you get that much, and then just a little, your affirmations on the back. This one's a little shorter, and it is Ocean of Eternal Love, Healing, Creativity, and Fertility. And it says, it is said that love conquers all. This is especially true for you at the moment. Something is resolved and healed through love. What was previously barren now becomes fertile. A seed is planted, and you are the co-creator. The conditions are favorable. The timing is right. A new creation awaits you. The birth of something new brings joy and excitement. The forever changing season of eternity turns their invisible wheel, and a new cycle begins. A new image is born. And the affirmation is love heals, love brings resolution, love conquers, love creates, love is eternal. And you can repeat the affirmation down below. So it's quite simple. I will read one other one. I can just kind of shuffle through here and pick another one to read. If you want to stay tuned for another one, I will do one here. So let me just kind of flip through, and I picked this Rising Above, Clarity, Freedom, and Solution. So that is Rising Above, and that is number 11 at the top. It's very simple to get to in the guidebook. It also tells you how you can do the spreads and all of your simple things that you get from most of the guidebooks. So in this guidebook, it says, the white dove depicted on this card flies high above the earth and is, and is able to see things from a higher perspective. She suggests that you do the same. You cannot do this physically, but you can do it mentally by disconnecting emotionally from the present situation. No matter what the situation is, stop thinking about it. You are currently too close to see things clearly. A simple solution exists. This will become clear to you once you let go. Stop focusing on the situation for a while. Bring your awareness within. Close your eyes, relax, meditate, surrender, let go. Take a walk in the park, dance, have fun, do whatever it takes to detach from things for a while, and the solution will become obvious when the time is right. So that is that card, if you wanted to draw another one for you guys. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a great day.